Hello! So I have previously mentioned a little bit about Wilson in my previous vlogs. But if you didn't see him, this is Wilson. This is my Argentine black and white Tegu. He's still a juvenile. He's still very active. So he's a little difficult to handle and hold a camera at the same time. Fun facts about Tegus. Argentine black and white tegus are allegedly one of the smartest lizards in the world. And I can vouch for it because this guy is extremely intelligent. Wilson's currently pretty small, only 17 inches, but adult tegus, specifically males, can grow as big as 4 feet. As juveniles, they typically eat live insects like crickets and W roaches. Wilson will actually eat dog food as well. Yes, they can be aggressive if, treated improperly and without proper human interaction, all that good stuff. No, they are not venomous. And no, these little guys, well, when they get bigger, will definitely not eat you. I have been asked that more than I ever would have thought. This little guy loves to burrow. Like, he thrives on it. Allegedly, they crave human affection, and I have seen where some tegus will come when their name is called. I definitely want to train Wilson to do that. Will we get there? We'll see. Tegus are also escape artists. I actually have a story about that. I'll talk about that later. Also, I don't know if Wilson is truly a male or not. It's really hard to gender or sex juvenile reptiles. It's going to be interesting to see if he is actually a male or a female. Allegedly, females do grow only to like 3 feet, so that's not the worst situation. But this isn't my first reptile. I've had bearded dragons in the past, but obviously owning a baby tegu does not compare to that. They are, I don't know, they're just much more lively. They have their own little personalities. Like, beardies do too, but tegus are definitely just something else. So if you are considering getting a tegu, they are a handful, I will tell you that. And they eat a lot. Like, I genuinely wasn't prepared for how much they do actually eat. I had watched like 1,000 YouTube videos on like owning a pet tegu. I've wanted one for like 6 years, but I was not prepared for how much juvenile tegus both eat and poop. I was just talking about how he poops so often, and he just pooped on the bed. Dude. And then went and hid under the pillowcase. Thanks. Since they're from Argentina, they typically thrive in pretty warm, humid environments. Like my armpit, apparently. They are an invasive species, and they are currently alive and thriving in Florida because it is a warm, humid environment. And Alabama, which is where I live, is not that close behind, which is why yeah, they are being outlawed. So now, beginning October 15th, the Alabama Department of Conservation and Natural Resources has actually passed an amendment where you cannot have a variety of animals that aren't native to Alabama, but they make a huge bullet point specifically for tegus. After October 15th, 2020, if you are in possession of a venomous snake, any of the listed non-indigenous reptiles, and any species, not just Argentine black and white, but any species of tegu, that's illegal. Fortunately for us and Wilson here, I'll be able to fill out a permit and will hopefully be grandfathered in to be able to keep him. I know that's what they did in Florida. I'm hoping they'll be able to just do the same thing. On September 1st, I'll have to go onto their website, fill out the permit, do all my good paperwork, and probably have to pay a fee. Hopefully not. We'll see. I still have a lot of questions. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people do. I think my state just doesn't want to end up like Florida with like a tegu problem and an anaconda problem and a python problem. Humans are negligent. Not all humans are negligent. Not all reptile owners just decide that they're tired of their pets and release them into the wild. There are a lot of very knowledgeable and reputable reptile keepers. I would like to think myself included. So I don't really know what the answer is to all this. I mean, obviously I knew this was gonna happen. That's one of the reasons why I got a tegu when I did, so I could at least be grandfathered into this amendment. It's a little distressing though, because like tegus live for a long time. I don't know how long I'm gonna stay in the state of Alabama. After Wilson, I won't be able to have any other tegus. Okay, bye. Anyways, the Wilson will have a very long, healthy, happy life here. I'm not giving him up. That is actually an option that you have under this new amendment. You can surrender your animals. I'm not doing that. Wilson, this is your forever home. Even though I know you don't really know or care what's going on right now, but that's fine. Also, I get the question a lot, why the heck would you have a reptile? Or like, why the heck would you have a giant lizard? And my only response to that is, why not? I don't know, I like reptiles, don't judge me. Yeah, I guess if you had any questions for me about Wilson, you can just leave me a comment below. Yeah, and I hope that none of you guys are affected by this, because it does suck for people who care about their animals. I don't have any other words. It sucks for real. Wilson, say goodbye. Bye.